Thank you. Okay. Okay, one sec. Sorry. We're also waiting for Face Stained, so let's just chill for a bit. Waiting for Face Stained.
Hello, mic test. Can you hear me?
Ah, yeah, we can hear you. Give me 1 second.
Hello.
Hi, Nessa.
Hi, Nessa.
Okay, let me. How's everybody doing today?
I woke up just a few hours ago. I woke up very late. I was up playing this game on Steam. It's called The Last Spell.
The last spell. I've never heard of that actually.
It's pretty good.
Maybe I should try it. Wait. Is Face Stained here? I don't know if she's here. Okay, one sec. I have to put the JC Fox. This is so scuffed. Is it really? Is it a Playfriend stream if it's not at least a little bit scuffed? Look at this way. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like. It looks so. Let me show you. Wait. Let me show you guys. The JC Fox looks so. How it looks like. It looks so. It looks so. You look so good today, JC. I can't tell that you just woke up.
Thank you, thank you.
Your eyes look so good.
I do have a morning routine where I like, lick my fur a bit and I do that thing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that. Period. It's 9 a.m. in the morning. I wake up. Yeah, it's morning for Nessa. Good morning, Nessa. Those are the hosts. Hi. Hello,
Good
Almira.
morning.
I have an accent. You both look hella gorge. Thank you. Candy told me to look pretty today because she was like, you have to look pretty next to JC. But then JC looks really good today, so I can't compete.
Yeah,
So yeah,
that's just how it is.
yeah. Like that's why he's the boss, right? So yeah. We're still waiting for FaceTime. I don't know where she is. I have to tag her. And I have so many tabs open. So if you guys realize that it's like super laggy, I'm so sorry. That's just my internet. Uh, let's
That's
see.
all right, Ruby. Thank you for complimenting my fur.
Blame JC for not upgrading. That's
Hey,
true. It's
you
okay.
know what, Ryu? I did offer to buy a PC for Ike's.
There were terms involved. there were terms there were terms involved, and that's why
Of course, why would I just buy you a PC?
because to keep up with like nice AMAs. Like how am I supposed to wait, this is a great start, guys. Wait, I don't know where face stained is. It's okay. I'm
That's
just
all right.
gonna
Yeah,
yeah, that's alright. That's alright. It's
you
okay.
just chill.
It's
Yeah.
fine. We're chilling, we're chilling. But welcome in everybody. Welcome into the event lobby. I don't think it's on. Wait, let me turn it on. I
I
just
like
realized.
I like how Nessa has like One Piece posters at the back.
I have Blahaj.
Big fan of One Piece.
Alright, guys,
I'm
wait.
obsessed with One Piece.
I don't know where
Hell
face
yeah.
stained is.
Do you like open packs? Do you like play the card
It's
game of
okay.
One Piece?
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
yeah, that's alright. That's alright. It's
I
okay.
have like
It's fine.
a ton of those.
We're chilling, we're chilling.
Damn.
But welcome in everybody. Welcome into the
Wait,
event
let
lobby.
me-
I don't
No,
think
we
it's
can't
on.
hear
Wait,
you.
let me turn it on. I
I
just
like
realized.
I like how Nessa has like One
Sorry, you
Piece
guys heard
posters
something.
at the back.
I'm gonna put on some background. Some uh okay. But anyway, welcome in everybody to the event lobby. Yay! Yippee yippee yippee! I'm glad you guys could make it. Super, super glad. Let me put on something so that you guys don't feel so like we're in a church. We're not in a church, guys. It's okay. We're gonna have like background music a little bit, just a little bit. Hopefully, it's not like too loud. Let me and
That's
let me
fine.
know if it is too loud.
That's all right.
Okay, perfect. We're gonna put math rock in the back because I know JC mentioned he liked math rock, so that's our instrumental for today. But yeah, hello everybody. Welcome, welcome in. Uh Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Of course, for Nessa, it's morning. For us, it is nighttime. But welcome, welcome everybody to the Play Friends and Pudgy Dows AMA with our amazing guest host, our honored guest, our lovely CEO and founder, JC. Yay!
Hey, thanks for having me.
And of course, joined with us today is Nessa, who is our Genovia Guild Manager, our beloved Genovia Guild Manager. So welcome, Nessa.
Welcome,
Hi.
welcome.
And then we also have Faye Stained, who I think is running late or something's happened to her internet. We'll see. Because recently I know that she's been having some issues with her internet. So yeah, we're gonna have to I
Oh,
think
do you know where she's calling from?
Venezuela. No, Brazil, I think.
Brazil.
Venezuela.
Venezuela.
Really? Uh
Yes.
I feel like Faye Stained is from Brazil. I know you're from Venezuela. I know you're from Venezuela, but I think
No,
Faye
it's
Stained is
because
from.
I speak Portuguese. Is sometimes I speak Portuguese in Twitter. Yeah, it's because I
Ah,
speak Portuguese, but I'm Latina,
Oh, there she
Venezuela.
is.
mother! Wait, she's here. She. Oh my god, she came to slay. Wait one sec. Where is
Wow.
she? She came to slay. Okay, girl, she has to hop on.
Wow,
Does she
she's
know she's live?
pretty.
That's why
She's
she.
so pretty.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
That's
her.
that's so nice of you to wear some cosplay to this event.
I think
And
she. Yeah, she came from a party. I think she mentioned.
we both have animal ears, so
Wait, is she here? I don't
Oh, the
think.
cat.
Hey, babe, hop on the mic. Wait, let's see. She has to hop on the mic. I like how I don't have animal ears on me right now. Like I feel like I should I get fox ears, JC? I think you should make me fox ears.
yeah, yeah, sure.
For we gotta rep friends. Wait, we gotta wait for Face Stain to hop in. Let's see. You sorry, it's on theme. It is on theme. Faye is Venezuela, lives in Brazil. She lives in Brazil. Okay. PF mascot cosplay when? True. True. Yeah, that is true. We should. Okay. Alright. Anyway, so while we're waiting for Face to hop in, I think she's. Oh, there we go. Okay, sorry. I see it. My bad. That's my bad. Let me put you up here. There you go. Okay, I think you're there. Are you there? Is it working? Mute.
Yeah.
Please. Hi. Okay, we're complete. Yay. We're complete. Perfect. Okay, let's officially start this. Sorry, guys, we're a little bit late, but honestly, what is a Play Friends stream without a little bit of scuff? But welcome, welcome in everybody to the Play Friends and Pudgy Dows AMA with our again honored guest JC, our CEO and founder, of course. We're joined by Faystain, who is a Lumina top host, and then our lovely Nessa, who is a Genovia Guild manager. So welcome in everybody. In case you guys are not familiar, an AMA is an Ask Me Anything. So of course, you guys are more than welcome to chat below, of course, and like ask questions if you have any questions specifically about Play Friends and especially the direction that we're heading in with Pudgy Dows and our token, because that's what this AMA is about. Perfect opportunity, especially since we have our lovely founder over here, our lovely CEO, so you guys can ask him directly. So yeah, just letting you guys know that that's the vibe. That's what we're going for. So you guys are more than welcome to ask any questions since we have JC here, because it's so rare that we have Boss Man here.
I mean, you can
On the
ask me
mic.
any you can ask me any questions. That's why it's called an AMA. But
Yeah, any
yeah,
questions.
we will maybe talk a little bit about the tokens and put you down. But you're free to ask me anything.
Yeah, like his skincare routine, what he does with his fur, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Anyway. So, um yes, we it is an AMA. We can talk about anything, but let's try to stick a little bit on the topic of our next big step. So our play friends next big step where we have, I'm sure you guys have seen, we've sent out some announcements, some posts on Twitter, or sorry, on X. My bad. But about our upcoming Friends token launch with Pudgy DAOs and what that means for all of us. So, of course, before we get into like the meat and potatoes, let's do some light introductions. So, JC, would you introduce yourself, please, just a little bit? You know, your name, how long you've been part of Play Friends, your journey and experience, maybe.
Sure, my name is JC. I am the other half of Play Friends. I believe my co-founder is in the chat somewhere, Beta. So it is me and Beta who built Play Friends together. We built it around 2 years ago, almost exactly. Actually, we started building Play Friends back in October 2023, and then as you know, we launched it early to 24, and here we are.
And here we are. Well said. Also, yeah, shout out to Beta, who is, I think I saw him in the chat earlier. So, hi, Beta. That's our CTO. So, shout out to Beta. And I think we lost Faye again. I don't know where she went. I don't know where she went, but let's move on to Nessa. Hi, Nessa. Good morning for you. Good morning. So please introduce yourself. You know your name, how
Hi,
long you've
it's
been part
good
of Play Friends.
morning for me.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm lagging. Oh, I'm good.
I,
Okay.
yeah. I think you're okay. I think.
Okay, I think I'm back.
Oh,
You hear
okay. Welcome
me?
back. Yeah.
Okay. Hi, everyone. It's Nessa. I'm from Venezuela. I'm Latina and Spanish, and I have like I don't know a lot of time on Playfriend, like 1 year, almost 2 years, maybe someday. Um, and yeah, I'm here. I'm supporting Playfriend for life. I have a lot of time here. I love Playfriends. It's my favorite place. It's my home, and I'm so happy to stay here with Alex, JC, of course, and Fi. And yeah, I love you guys. Thank you for this space. And Playfriend always have a space like this for be free and for talking. And I'm so happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Nessa. That's such a sweet introduction. Wow, she really outdid you there, JC. I'm like kidding. But okay,
I'm
let's move
glad.
on to Face Stained. So, welcome in, Face Stained. Welcome back, actually.
Thank
Please
you.
introduce yourself a little bit. You know, your name, how long you've been part of Play Friends, and maybe your personal journey and experience on the platform.
Well, I'm Faye. I'm from Venezuela, Mexico, but I live in Brazil. And this all just started this year with a friend of mine, and that she recommended me this app, and I really do love it since then, since February of this year, I think. And yeah, it's a really good way to connect to other people and like from all parts of the world. And yeah, it's a really nice place to meet new friends and stuff. I'm really glad I'm here, actually.
Yeah, true. Yeah, it is a great place to meet friends. That's what we're here for. But thank you so much, Face Stained. And also, I actually completely forgot to introduce myself. In case you guys don't know me, hello, everybody. I'm Ike's baby. You can call me Ike's. It's like Ike's without the Y. And I am lobby manager for Lumina. And I'm your host today. So hi, welcome. I hope you guys, don't mind the stuff. Don't mind. Maybe I might disconnect here and there because my internet has been a little bit slow recently, but hopefully we'll be fine. But also, welcome into everybody who just hopped in. Welcome into Albita, to Erica, of course, our regulars, and those of you who are new to the platform. I think I saw a couple of guests as well. Don't forget that you can make an account. Please make an account because that's the way that you can chat And we'd love for you to chat with us and ask JC especially some questions. Eris also says you guys look amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, it like balances out. It compensates, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for complimenting me. That
Mm,
was actually for me.
yeah. Well, right. Sorry, my bad.
Yes,
I
of
caught the
course,
stray. My
for
bad. My
you.
bad. Okay, so all right, let's get into it, shall we? So this question is actually for JC. Let's start it off with how did the idea for Play Friends begin? You mentioned that you and Beta started this journey 2 years ago, about 2 years ago now. So how did the idea begin? What inspired you?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, I posted something on X about it, but it's like it's pretty personal story. But uh, just to make it short, I think it was around that time in 2023 where I was looking to build something around the social space. And previously, I spent like a decade just to let people know. So I spent like a decade building infrastructure for payments and global payments. So that's what my expertise are. I'm in tech, obviously, and so I did want to do something related to global payments, blockchain, and stuff like that. And around the time I met Beta, and then I was thinking something like it should be like a social app wherein at the time I was looking at apps that, you know how those carry services are for games. I'm sure you're familiar with these, right? So they were popular around that time. And then we were building something like that. But then I met Beta and he said, oh, like there's this business in China that, by the way, like Beta probably is the godfather of the voice interaction meta around the world, right? And then he headed that business in China and grew it from somewhere like I forget the numbers, but it was insane. Then he was telling me about it, and then he said like, "Hey, if you want to do this thing, I can help out." And then yeah, since then we were together and just building it and trying to translate some of the ideas that worked in China very well into the Western market. There's been challenges, of course. It's not fully like one is to one, right? So you have to think about ways to present certain ideas in certain ways, but it's worked out okay.
Okay, that's good. That's great actually. I think it's so nice to see that how, you know, just you got inspired one day and then now it's like here. Like we're here like 2 years later. It's pretty cool. But another question actually is that why make the move toward Web3 specifically, about Web3 and community ownership?
Well, we've been builders just to like build with your community, and it's censorship. So that's one of the things. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever played a game.
Yeah.
There are lots of apps and services like that, and for whatever reason, they're shut down. Or, I don't know, PayPal shuts them down. Like they lose like what's happening on Steam just recently, like things like that. And I was really interested in, since I was in a global payment space, like very interested in something that's censorship resistant, an app that will live forever. And that's what really attracted me to Web3. And Playfriends really is an app that was built for Web3 in mind in the beginning. But I did know that like building a social app on Web3 was a very, very difficult thing because like a lot of people in Web3 are mostly finance people, right? They don't really care about social that much. So to build something on Web3, you have to first prove it in Web2 that it works. You have to find a revenue model, you have to find like a business model that works, and then translate that into Web3. The advantage that we had was we were thinking Web3 from day one. So our server costs are very low. It was made for decentralization, the way that we designed the guild system. It was made to be ran by the community and not like a centralized governance model. So yeah, we were building towards Web3 from the very start.
Okay. Also, it looks like we have some questions from X. So someone asked, what does from play to ownership mean in practice? And how will users or hosts actually own part of the ecosystem?
All right, so tricky question, but yeah, what we're doing next week or this coming week is we're launching the Playfriends token. It's dollar sign FRENS friends, right? And what we're here to discuss, and what I'm here to announce really is the for our community, for the very first community that support us, you guys. We're opening up the token sale, um, 24 hours before the actual public sale for those who are interested to get their hands on the token. And what that would do, of course, is these are called whitelist slots, and the whitelist slots are very limited. So a lot of interest has already been generated from it by other communities. So we are giving it to some of our partners. Of course, we also want to give it to our community as well. That's the whole point, is to distribute the token in a way wherein the community is able to own part of it. So what it means is you'll be able to own part of the Play Friends tokens, and I can explain a bit about more. I can explain a bit about. I can explain more a bit more about that in a bit. Yeah, that's how. And then, but yeah, that's basically it. So you can own part of Play Friends essentially by participating in the token sale.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's hype around there already. So just letting you guys know, I think Ruby actually asked, when will this be, JC? When will this be?
It will be also, there are two dates to remember. So there is a countdown on the website if you go to playfriends.gg, but it's go because it's if I say like October 9, it's going to be like different times for everyone. But if you go to playfriends.gg now, there's a countdown there that will tell you exactly like how much time is left before the private sale begins. And so I'm announcing it to the community so that, hey, if anyone's interested, Candy is in the chat. You can contact her. Of course, a lot of our hosts here are also like very good with Web3, and they can assist you with that. But yeah, just raising awareness that this is happening. This is slated to happen in about 4 days. And yeah, just watch the countdown and just let us know if you're interested in participating.
Yes, super excited for the next 4 days. So you guys already heard it here first. So again, check out playfriends.gg for the timer, because since yeah, everybody's in different time zones, definitely best to check that. And also, I think, let's see, I think Nessa has a question for you, JC, actually.
Oh, okay. Of course, I'm excited and whatever Playfriend do with closed eyes, I'm in. But of course, I'm so curious about Web3, and I have a question about a specific topic we are talking about. This is a question. We're starting here with a Web3 friendly community. What's the next frontier for Playfriends? Are we looking to expand to other language, other social platform, or even integrate with other Web3 projects? That's a question for JC.
Yeah, thank you, Nessa, for the question. And yeah, so basically, this step is to we are going to launch on the abstract ecosystem. So if you guys don't know what abstract is, it's have you ever heard of those pudgy penguins? I'm sure that you've seen some of them on the internet. So the pudgy penguins is an NFT project back in like many years ago, and then it was bought by another entity at some point, and then turned it into this mega brand with all the merch in places like Walmart, and I even see like pictures from Australia where their merch are being sold. I've seen pictures here in Southeast Asia as well, and they decided at some point to create this abstract chain, which is a blockchain that's built on top of Ethereum. Anyway, we're launching there, and yes, just to answer the question, we are working with projects in the abstract ecosystem. We're going to be integrating with them, and then also just to um, plug in our launch partner, Pudgy DAOs. They are this new platform that is like a Kickstarter. Is that right? Kickstarter, right? It's a launch pad. So if you're familiar with launch pad, so Pudgy DAOs is this launch pad of Web3 apps that have pretty good Web2 traction, and their mission is to like bring a lot of sustainable businesses to Web3. I know that some of you probably have heard of, like when you hear crypto blockchain, some of you maybe think, oh, it's a scam. Like there are lots of like rug pulls and stuff like that. So what Pudgy DAOs is that they're directly in partnership with Abstract and Pudgy Penguins, and then they have a very rigorous process on vetting the businesses that launch on their platform. So that's advantage of going through that, and you get a lot of the credibility and just making sure that people are, purchasing tokens for businesses that are actually real and not a scam.
Well
True.
said. Well said.
Thank you. Okay, I want merch of Playfriends, please. I'm excited for that.
We need like a
Playfriends
plush or something.
True, Pudgy and friend the Fox. In case you guys didn't see, by the way, this is especially for those of you who are watching on our X space right now.
Pushes love the Foxy,
Yeah, that'd
please.
be so cute. But in case you
Even with the
guys,
logo, Playfriend will be nice.
yeah, but yeah, if you guys haven't seen already, we actually have a few new gifts. Just letting you guys know, we actually have a few new gifts that
Oh,
came out.
there?
Yeah,
I haven't
okay,
tested the new gifts.
you
Like,
they tested out JC just to show everybody, especially on X, you know how it looks like. So we have some
oh,
Pudgy gifts over here. We also have some friend the Fox gifts. So just letting you know, in case JC wants to like send us. Oh, there we go. That's our cute little friend the Fox. Look,
So cute. Go with it.
very cute, very very cute. So thank you so much,
Very
JC.
junior.
So letting you guys know, for those of you who are watching on the X friend space or anywhere else, sorry, the X space, my bad, that you guys can hop on to Playfriends and of course join in on this, because that's what this is about, right? So definitely just letting you guys know that we have like some new gifts here that you guys can interact with. Oh, look at her,
So
so cute.
cute.
Yeah, we
Oh,
need
so
Friend the Fox merch immediately. Immediately. So cute.
yeah. We are thinking of this like brand refresh. I know that in the past we've had the Play French Robot brand, but since we're going into abstract, they have the penguins, and then we're thinking like, okay, maybe it's time to like think about branding more and think about like what we can do to just really symbolize the Play Friends community. It's like, oh, we're not robots, we're like real people. And we're like, not real people, obviously, we're like foxes, but what I'm saying is like, um, we want to sort of try and rebrand and say like, hey, well, we're a fun group of want to be friends with you. Yeah.
I think that's great. Yeah. I think that's cute. That's actually a really great way to describe us on Play Friends. So, okay, let's move on. I think we have a couple more questions from X right now. From Chris XC. Do you know what the process will be in terms of token launch? Is it like a raise? Is it just a normal launch?
So there will be a raise first. We're targeting just 50 ETH for the raise. So we're raising 50 ETH. And yeah, it'll be very quick. It's like 1 day, 24 hours for the private sale. I mean, not the private sale. After that, the public sale launches. And then once we reach our goal of 50 ETH, and we'll be able to release the tokens in a DEX.
Okay, well, thank you. I hope that answers your question, Chris XC. Let's see. There's also the question from Mike Easy. So, will Play Friends add new gifting mechanics tied to tokens or NFT collectibles?
Oh yes, definitely. So the thing with Web3 is there are lots of ways to monetize, and even beyond gifts, right? Like gifts is our like very play friends thing. But you can think of other ways like we're thinking about a mechanic wherein instead of uh, giving gifts, you can maybe vault some of your diamonds and then be able to support and be able to gain rewards from that. This is very similar to in Web3 what staking is, but of course for like enabling Web2 users to participate in it. Um, so vaulting is a thing that we're looking at. We recently just released our subscriber feature, so you can subscribe to your favorite creators on PlayFriends. And the thing about that for our subscriber service is that it's very different because our creators will be able to actually earn more than the amount that the guests paid for with their subscriptions depends on if they want to vote the subscription revenue that they get. So this is very different from the traditional way that Web2 companies work, wherein okay, you get you sell something online, and then you get what the user paid for. But other ways wherein okay, the user pays something, we abstract a lot of the Web3 mechanics below that, and then we let the creators earn even more from what they are paid, if that makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I'm actually excited for that. Actually, excited for all the new stuff that we can do with our tokens and the NFTs. So I hope that answers both your questions, Chris XC and Mike Easy, watching from. And also welcome into everybody who just hopped in. Hi, welcome, welcome. Okay, so actually, this is a follow-up question. Is actually this is let's see. So I think you've kind of mentioned it, but what does the Friends token actually do? So yeah, how can someone join and take part in the launch as well?
Okay, so the friends token, it's very simple. How so to explain that, I need to explain first what how Play Friends works, right? So Play Friends is this social platform, like you all know, and then you are able to monetize the platform instead of ads like on other platforms like Twitch. Creators on Play Friends monetize the platform directly from support that's given to them by their community through gifts, and the platform has a fee that is taken from that as well, like a share of that revenue. So what we are doing with the token is simply instead of taking that revenue, we are going to use that to buy back the tokens, right? So if you are a token holder, we're buying back the tokens, and then we are burning it, which just means that we are disposing of it. Like you there, it's not in circulation anymore. Okay, so that what that means is that there are going to be less and less tokens that's out there. So the value, I'm not saying that it will appreciate because I don't want to say that, but if there's less and less of something in circulation, then there is some chance that it will appreciate in value.
Okay, well said.
Mhm.
All right, let's see. I don't think we have any questions from X yet. So let me see if there's any questions in the Play Friends chat. Okay, Eris actually said so. Theoretically, we can say goodbye to platform cuts if we're smart.
So I guess how I'm going to explain this as so in traditional companies that are similar to generated, they'll use it to like pay their executives, pay like big salaries to everyone involved. Just so you guys know, like me as the founder of Playfriends, I don't take a salary from Playfriends. So this is not a. I don't think this is a secret, but we what. So I built Playfriends, and the point is um, incentives. I have tokens in the company, and for me to be able to reap the benefits of that later on, I need to do a good job and grow the company, right? It's not so like every gift that's being sent. That's not what's happening. Um, what's happening is that I am thinking about how to grow this community and building it together with you guys, listening to like everyone who has a stake in the company, and that's how we want to build and grow it, like organically, um, and community driven.
Wow. Well, yeah, well, there you guys have it in case you guys because I think in the chats that we have on the Play Friends stream, we kind of joke gifts like you give it to JC. JC doesn't get take a cut, guys. JC doesn't take a cut. Like the myth has been busted. So yeah, looking at our regulars in the chat who make that joke.
Yeah, guys. When you give the girls, it actually doesn't make me rich. It makes them like Ike's earns more from this platform than I do. So just to let you guys know.
I don't know about that one. Okay, I'll take his word for it, guys. Let's see. Okay, we have a question from IG from Sarah GG. How will guild managers like Ike and Nessa empower new hosts or communities? Is this a I don't know how to Okay, actually I want to hear JC's like perspective on this. Like why this system, right? Instead of like you mentioned earlier, it's different from Twitch, it's different from um being like an individual creator. So why was this the system that was put in
Sure,
place?
sure. So there is a lot of um, things. For example, what the company really does is, like I said, I've been in payments for a long time, and I don't know if you know this, but when you pay something via credit card, that's not really you're not really transferring money from yourself to that person you're paying, right? What happens is it's just recorded somewhere. Guy paid with a credit card and stuff like that, and then it gets all those payments get aggregated into this big pile of payments that are then sent to in bulk. And the way that is sent is actually not through the banks, but through in the US it's called Fedwire, wherein like a country like the right? And why credit cards are not a good thing, for example, for payments for very, very small businesses, is that the settlement guarantees are very weak. So for you creators, for you streamers there, the big problem with streaming is like someone can jump into your stream, like donate like $10,000 using PayPal, and then it's a hoax, right? They get like the next day they'll do like a refund or a chargeback. Then you don't really get that money. So settlement guarantees in credit cards is very weak. It doesn't make sense for small businesses. Of course, the fees are also large. It's huge. So it's like 5%, 6%. And then for small businesses, what really makes sense is very, very fast settlements cross border. And that's what crypto is. So our goal really for Play Friends is to empower small businesses, which are like the guilds on Play Friends, these like cooperatives that you guys have, to take payments in a wherein the settlement is there's very high guarantee. Like when someone pays you, oh okay, we're guaranteed that that payment is good, and that can only be done through crypto. In fact, on Play Friends, if I can just share a story that, of course, like all other platforms, you have fraud, right? People are buying diamonds, and then after like some time, they're going to do a refund, and these are shit. Um, But of course, as a business, we're thinking like the way to really run a business that's community driven, a small business wherein that we can't be scammed like that, is through crypto. Settlement has to be final and it has to be really fast. And we need to get money to the people wherever they are, from the US to Venezuela to Australia. Like, just need to get the money to people. And that's where Web3 really shines.
Okay. Actually, that's actually eye-opening for me as well, because I didn't really question it, honestly. But guild manager, I didn't really question like, oh, okay, like it's interesting, but I never really like asking. I didn't really like bother asking why. I just like trusted the process, you know, like so
Mhm.
pretty good. Okay, okay. Okay, so I actually have. Oh, okay. We have a question for the host. This is from Instagram. This is from Misty Marketing. So, questions to the host: how do you keep your community engaged and make your room stand out? Okay. Actually, I want to hear this from. Let's have Nessa first. Nessa, how do you keep your community engaged and make your room stand out?
Also, I have a question, but okay, I'm so happy because I hear Venezuela. Sorry, I'm excited. We really try and Play Friends really help us here because we assist in some events here like Comic Con and Venezuela Game Show, and we share Play Friends. Excited Play Friends support Latinos hosts because Play Friends really hear us and really understand here in Venezuela. We part of this, so I'm happy. And yeah, I have a question for JC about this. What do you hope people will look back and say about this particular moment? The Friends launch on Pujidao, do you want it to be known as a turning point for creator ownership, a new standard for voice community? How this going to affect the next Play Friends right now? We are so close to the token, launch the token. So of course we are excited, but do you see the next future months with this launch it? Yeah, that's a question for
Yeah,
JC.
yes, yes. Thank you, Nessa. And yes, I do want it to resonate to creators and for them to see this as a turning point because no one has really done this thing that we're doing. Like, no one has built a streaming platform on Web3 in the same sense that we have. Of course, some projects have been out there that have built like streaming sites. None of them have the traction that we have had. And I think it's because one, it's very hard. A lot of them try to compete with services like Twitch. They're just looking at the idea of streaming as, okay, there are some businesses out there, we'll just copy them and then we'll say we're Web3. That's not what we did with Playfriends. We thought about Playfriends being on Web3 voice, just to answer that question from earlier. Because voice is very cheap compared to video. And if you want to build like a community driven app that's decentralized, that you one day want to grow and be community driven, you have to think about costs. Because a lot of the thing that makes censorship um, a thing is because people need a lot of money. And so we built the business so that we won't need a lot of money. We won't need a lot of sponsors. We can be supported directly by our community. And if you don't have sponsors, then you can say whatever the fuck you want. You can say fuck you, shit. So one great thing about Play Friends is like it's censorship resistant. Like, we don't care what we say because we care what we say, but we're not from earlier. I see like Ike's laughing on the stream, but we're not beholden to sponsors. And of course, I'm looking at growing the Play Friends platform in the future, wherein there's a part of Play Friends that's maybe going to be sponsorship driven.
I see like Ike's
But
laughing on the street.
since our
But you
core
know what?
is Web3 and community supported, we will never be, this slave to corporate overlords like some platforms are, right? And you see this all the time, wherein streamers are being banned on other platforms for saying something or doing something that the platform doesn't agree with. Oh, you don't have to worry about stuff like that as a streamer on Playfriends because like we don't have sponsors. This is not a sponsor model, and that's what I really want to scale out and for creators to see that, oh, this is like a better model to run things where I can do what I want, I say what I want, and I just chill.
Yeah, the cops agreed with that clearly.
I have something to
Okay.
say about it. Okay, of
Mhm.
course, Playfriend help us economic, but I think the community we have or we try to grow up help us emotional. For me, help me a lot. Why Playfriends and no other platform is because here we can Playfriends say to me, I feel this is a community for have friends. I don't feel lonely. I feel close to you guys, close to the host. It's so different to other platform because I'm in a lot of platform and I try a lot of platform. Play Friends is so different and unique, and you can feel so close to people, so close to guests, so close to the host. And I think we are a family, and this is so different. And yeah, that's
Yeah, true. Actually, well said. Yeah, I just wanted to kind of circling back to the question earlier from about how our hosts, how we keep our community engaged and make a room stand out. Actually, I'm gonna also like I'm gonna compile the other question as well about the guild managers like Ix and Essa, and how like we empower communities. So like I love the structure. I love the structure of Playful because a lot of the time, like okay, Nessa mentioned she's on a lot of other platforms. I'm also on a lot of other platforms. Like that's just what we do as content creators, right? Trying to make it on there, it's hard because you have to do it by yourself, right? Because you're an individual. But like being on Playfriends and like having the guild system, having managers, it helps. They help you like with training. I think I can speak for both me and Nessa how like we give our recruits some basic training. Kind of we help that we give the resources on how to build. Right, we have a great um we have a lot of resources that are being given to us and help us grow. Our marketing team is great. Shout out to our marketing team. And yeah, like I think it's great because you kind of relieves the pressure of trying to do everything yourself, because that's I think what was the hardest, like especially as just trying to make it on other platforms, speaking from experience at least, right? And then as to how, at least speaking for myself, how I keep my community engaged and make my room stand out. So I personally, I think my rooms and my streams are very chaotic. Like I don't think any
same.
of them are the same. Yeah. So I think I kind of how I keep my community engaged is FOMO. I tell them you better hop in because if you don't, you're gonna miss out on some things. Because there's always
Something different.
something different, something funny, some inside joke that happens during a stream that you guys are gonna miss out. If you miss out on one of them, you're gonna forget. You're not gonna understand the inside jokes. There's a lot of inside jokes that happen. I think per lobby per guild we have our own like inside jokes. So that's the FOMO, honestly. But I also wanted to pass that question to Face Stain. Like how do you keep your community engaged and how do you make your room stand out?
Well, I think the main thing is like you said, chaotic. So it's totally chaotic because every time I'm hosting, there's something different. There's something different going on. I'm yapping or I'm screaming at the game, fucking playing or whatever. It's always something different. And I think I'm very close to my guests and my friends in general. So I think very genuine community, so you can like feel comfortable and like have real friends, actual friends. And talking about that, talking about connections and like growing this platform and community, I have a question. I was making that's why I was writing. But yeah, like speaking about the connection and platform growing, um I have a question for you, JC. How you would like to expand play friends and attract friends in terms of social presence and cross-platform marketing? Like we talk about, like we don't have currently like how does it go? Hey, for us to promote things. I forgot. I got nervous.
Right,
Sponsorship,
right, right.
exactly.
So, yeah, to answer that question, I think, um, so the beautiful thing about Play Friends in the Web3 space is that we are a revenue generating model. So a lot like there are lots of businesses in Web3 that do not generate revenue. Something that is innate to every person and every human being is the need for connection, and that will never go away. So we're not a fad. We're not something that's going to disappear after like a lot of projects are very fad based. Like there's a lot of hype and then it dies down because there's not real revenue. There's not a real business model behind it. And what Playfriends is that it started with a working, that it's generating revenue, and we took like our time to perfect that, and we're continuously building and adding more things. And what sets us apart from a lot of the other projects in Web3 is that um, we're constantly generating revenue. We're just growing, and that can't be said for all of the other businesses, right? I mean, a lot of businesses in Web3 are growing as well, but they're mostly in finance, trading, dexes, and stuff like that. So I think we are uh, attractive to people who want to diversify what they're looking at in terms of Web3 right now. If you've already sunk in your teeth into a lot of the other projects out there and you're looking to diversify something else, it's like a safe and evergreen industry that's always going to be there. And then for promoting, yeah, I think it's very, very early in Play Friends. And what we don't want to do is, like I said, build hype that we can't back up. So I'm very, very conscious about what we say and what we setting expectations for people. And it's a very young business, but it's a solid business. And that's all I'm going to say about that. And then for sponsorships and things, this is something that we might explore in the future. But right now, what I want to bring to the world is our model of community supported growth. And it starts with each and every one of you guys and everyone who's listening. It starts with that. And we can become a huge business later on. But I think the only genuine way to do this, the only right way, is to start small and do it slowly, but safely. And yeah, as opposed to a lot of other businesses out there. But yeah, if I think people will catch on to what we're doing, and then they'll see that it's very attractive products that we can build for other platforms, Discord bots, like bots on X, like even on Telegram, that can extend the functionality of gifting, for example, not just on Play Friends, but imagine being able to receive gifts from Telegram, from X, from Discord. So these are things that are even like other streaming platforms. And this is something that we're currently working on and preparing to launch in the future.
Have in the future. Great. Okay. That's wow. A lot of things to look forward to, that's for sure. Okay. But also, I just wanted to go back to Faye actually, because someone has a question for you for Faye. This is from Sonic Dom. Question for Faye. What is one tip that you'd give to new hosts
I think the main thing is be yourself. I know it sounds like because people look for real people, look for real relationships, look for real friends. And being yourself, showing your real personality, and being truthful with yourself is the most easy way to grow and keep people like around you know like all your current friends in real life or family likes you because of your personality, how you really are, so you need to show that in your all your platforms, when you're talking on live, when you're like posting talking on X, for example, Instagram. That's really important because it helps you and that makes feel people connect to you and like yeah, feel a real connection with you and knew who you are, not only like a character or something. I think that's the main thing and most important thing.
Mhm. Actually, that's
And
really
it
well said. Right, right, right. No, 100%. That actually pretty good. And also, like, I just want to piggyback off of that. Like, it's also, in my experience, it's so much easier. I would say it's a little a lot of nuance to this. Okay, but it's easier to just be yourself on the internet instead of it gets tiring holding up a
Pretending this one,
character.
yeah.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
holding up like a character,
Your
and
persona
also
is yourself, basically.
right, exactly.
Your
Like maybe
character is
just
yourself.
yeah, like
Just
maybe
be
it's
hyper.
just
That's
you.
it.
Exactly, it's you, but a hyper version of you, right? Like because that's the kind of people that you want to grow with you anyway, right? Like why would you want a community of people that doesn't vibe with who you are, right? And that's actually also why just kind of segueing here, it's also really good that we have different lobbies and different guilds on Play Friends, because you can just find if you don't vibe with a certain creator, it's so easy to just find people like on the other
With the
lobbies,
same
or maybe they don't
interest.
speak your language. Yeah, like different interests. Like maybe oh, this one host doesn't play the same games that you do. You can like 100% find the people that you do that do play the same games, and you can play with them, right? Like it's so much easier here, I think, especially since all of us, I would like to think that each lobby has their own, little specific yeah, like a specific vibe, like a little special spice in there. So it's like so much easier to find people that you vibe with, and then probably in the same lobby as your favorite host or streamer. It's so much easier to find a lot of people that you can support. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on that as well. Subscriptions in the chat. Don't forget to subscribe to our host, guys, because the new subscription service just came out. So besides being JC's number one supporter on subscriptions and getting his feet pics, apparently, because that's the goal here. You guys can subscribe to all of our lovely hosts, especially to Nessa and Faye over here. So yeah, that is a crazy feedback. Subscribe for thirst traps. Yep, for JC thirst traps specifically. Okay. Anyway, let's go back on track. Okay. So, oh, okay, perfect. And also, I'm so sorry for those of you on other platforms who I kind of skipped some questions. Don't worry, I'll circle back to you later. But since we're on topic here, from Mr. Pay, Mr. Pay says, early user here. I just saw the subscription for host. How does that work? So, do you want to take that, JC?
Oh yeah, so it's fairly straightforward, right? So there is a creator subscriber feed. So whenever creators post something on Playfriends, they can mark it market as either subscriber only or for everyone. And then if you unlock the subscription, then you should be able to see all of the creators' posts, um, especially the ones, of course, that are for subscribers only. That's, I think it's pretty simple. So what makes it different from other subscription services? I guess is the more interesting thing to explain. Is that it's very so what we're going to do with the subscribers, the subscriber revenue is we're going to give hosts the option when they want to get their money, right? So if they decide to get the money instantly, then they earn the regular rate that they earn. If they say that, okay, I'm going to vault this and lock it on the Playfriends platform for like maybe 6 months or 12 months, then they will get more for the subscription fee. So I think that's fairly new. I don't see like other platforms doing that, but basically creators can earn more just by um, essentially vaulting their earnings on Playfriends.
Okay. Well, there you have it. I hope that answers your question, Mr. Pei. Okay, and since yeah, you're mentioning that that's how we do things differently on Play Friends. This question from Gilbert. So Gilbert says JC sounds authentic. Wow, JC sounds authentic. If someone is
Persona,
listening, if someone is listening right now from the heart about why it's worth joining early.
I think for well, one, the community is great, and I'm saying that from the perspective of a user, right? I'm on the app every day. I jump into the lobbies. I don't speak Spanish, but I jump into the Spanish lobbies and I turn on my auto translate on Google Chrome, and I just listen in. It's very entertaining. Even if you don't speak the language and you're on Google Chrome, you can turn on like auto captions and live captions and auto translate. And just listening to their voices, they're very happy and very entertaining. Even just reading the subtitles, I'm very, it just brings joy. It brings joy to me. So I know I'm not saying that from a founder perspective. I'm saying that from a user perspective. I think it's very different. There are other sites that we look at that are similar in terms of the service that is offered, but I can say that I genuinely think that there's no place like Playfriends on the entire internet. And I think a lot of the users on chat will agree. Like if you come here, it's just different. Um, the atmosphere is different. Um, the interactions are very genuine, and it's very fun.
Yeah, well said. I think a lot of us can attest to that. The community is different, as you can see. Okay, actually, so that you talked about the community. You talked about the community. Now, this is actually a question from Sam. Will there be airdrops or loyalty rewards for early PlayFriends users before the public release of Friends? So you kind of touched on this earlier, but like, should we talk more
Of
about
course.
that?
So as you know, we do have the XP system, and we've been saying this for about over a year now. So we built it directly into Playfriends because the purpose of that really is to reserve whitelist slots for the members of the community. Because we knew that when we were going to TG or generate the tokens, that it's very important that the distribution of tokens is given not to those who will pay the most money, but those that supported the community from the very beginning. So we will base the distribution of the airdrop based on your XP for those who are longtime members of the community. Um, there is also, as you like I said earlier, will be a token sale that has two phases. One is a private whitelist where priority is given to members of the community, and it's for 24 hours. You can buy the tokens before anyone else can, and it will be a fixed cost for 24 hours. It won't go up even if people like buy it very fast. That's reserved for you for 24 hours. And that's essentially our gift to the community for being here and supporting us. We will give all of the high XP earners access to the whitelist. And yeah, we hope you participate because it's an interesting time. And of course, some of our tokens will be raffled out and given as rewards to people in the community, of course.
Stuff. So you guys heard it here first. Get in on this now. Get in on this now. Okay, so actually, now that we talked about what are you personally most excited about for this launch and all the stuff that is that JC mentioned earlier. What are you most excited for? Because personally, I think I really like the addition of the subscription, right? I think that was definitely
Subscription
I
great.
think
too.
same
And the
too.
Yeah.
new like gift
Subscription
cards for
is
you.
going to amazing, okay?
Yeah,
Because
it's
it's so unique.
like a Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So instead of like using other platforms, like we just have it right. Have the gifts, right? We don't need like third party services. Everything's on here, so that's great. I think that's very
And
exciting.
we're talking about like our like hosts are so like different every time. Like every day happens something different, and if they miss like one day they miss a lot of stuff, so we can like make clips of that and put it on this description so they don't
True,
miss it.
true. She's
Okay,
cooking,
I
guys.
think we see a Playfriend grow up and put new date. And I think this is gonna be amazing. Subscription. We have a sticker too, a sticker for every host. We have a stream now, subscription, and I think it's amazing. That's
Yeah, honestly, great stuff are happening. I think if you guys on it, this is like you heard it from JC, from our founder, and as a user, why you should hop in early. Personally, you guys are missing out if you don't. Like, why not just hop in now, right? Like FOMO, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't you
Mhm.
feel like you're missing out if you don't hop on now on playfans.gg? Like, you should. But yeah, no, JC said, yeah, Faye is now our business strategist. That's actually, you cooked. That was good. That was good. That was good. I don't crazy.
what's next? What's new? Playfriends always surprise us. Always is a surprise, a new thing, and I think it's exciting all the time being here.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Okay. So actually, one of the questions that I was planning to ask was what features can fans and creators look forward to soon, but he kind of just dropped a lot of bombs earlier. So I think we kind of got that covered. But just in case there's anything that you're cooking up, JC, that you haven't mentioned yet, is there anything else that you haven't mentioned that fans and creators can look forward to soon?
Oh, also, I have a question more for JC. Sorry. It's like I think this question explode my head because, for example, JC, you can pick one new tool or feature that you believe will revolutionize everything in whole house connect with their fans. What is and why is your priority?
Yeah, I think for that it's the same. I think being able to bring out Play Friends features into other platforms, which is what we're working on right now. Imagine being able to receive gifts from outside of the platform on Twitter, on well X, on Discord, on Telegram. This is something that's in the works right now, and we think that this will be the killer feature because once it's there, it's usable by anyone. You don't need to host on the Playfriends platform. Of course, it's a good opportunity to do that, to get known by the community, and to build your community. It's always going to be there. But expanding our feature set to outside of the platform is, I think, what will create the biggest opportunity, not just for people who have um, you can imagine that it can be used by like even athletes or anyone who, like coaches. If hey, you can like if you want me to teach you how to bat a ball or how to kick a football, then just give me a like a wink on X, and something like that that is usable by everyone, anyone, and it's everywhere. That's what we want to build. Like we want Play Friends to be everywhere, not just on the playfriends.gg website, but everywhere you look. That's the goal.
Well said. Yeah.
And I think
Uh,
we're really strong with our gifts. I think that's like one thing that also sets us apart. Like our recent I know that you Ikes have been like you've had a lot of complaints about the gifts in the past, but I think like recently, like in recent months, and we've done a good job with the gifts. I think like it's cute, and there are lots of opportunities there to work with other brands and IPs to get their gifts. Like imagine like anime or merch, other like IPs out there. So it's a huge opportunity.
yeah. And honestly, I as much as I complain, I really can't because I have my own dedicated gift that's named after me. So like, I'm the last person to complain. But
It's
yeah.
yeah, you've immortalized your name on the platform. That's really good. We'll make sure to get custom gifts for our hosts, like everyone who are very loyal to us. You'll That's something that you can look forward to. There will be a Nessa gift and there will be a Faye gift.
You guys heard it here first. Some cool stuff's gonna happen. Ah, thank you for the ice cream, Eris. Thank you for the demo. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so Vanessa gift, yeah, that'd be cute. It'd be cute if we have more host gifts. So yeah. Oh, they're so cute. Yeah, look at these. The friends gifts, the Pengu gifts, these are so cute, honestly. So yeah, that's one thing that we do right. Honestly. I like that we can like customize it. It's great. Okay, so actually speaking of our hosts and our host gifts, so I do have a question for our hosts. How do you think that this new phase of Play Friends will help you as a creator or help you as a host? So let's start with Nessa. How do you think this will help you?
Yeah. I know everything about crypto with Playfriends. I'm not an expert on crypto, but I think these are going to help us in our life, and not just for Playfriends. I think for everything we do in our life, and have financial intelligence. So yeah, I think this is gonna be amazing, and of course we need to study about everything. And also, right now, myself studying about crypto. So it's like it's necessary um, study and know everything about it. And this is thank you to Playfriend. Before anything, of course, is going to be smart because we are younger. So we need to think in future and be responsibility about financial and about everything. And of course, crypto is the future. So yeah, it's all I think.
Yeah, yeah. No, you're right. Honestly, I think a lot of us are like that. Like Play Friends was kind of our intro to crypto and kind of like I would say like kind of motivated us to like learn more about it. So honestly, I think it's just like to slide it in there. It's actually pretty great that we decided to launch on Pudgy DAOs because that's exactly what Pudgy DAOs was made to do, right? So I think that's exciting stuff. But for Faye, how about you? How do you think that this new phase of Play Friends is going to help with you as a creator?
To be honest, at first I was against crypto. I was making fun of crypto bros.
Same.
'Cause I don't know why. I was like so I didn't trust it, to be honest. Bro.
True. True.
So yeah, I think
True.
like being on Playfriends has helped me so much to learn about crypto and saving money too and stuff. And I think like all these new things are going to help me a lot to like grow in that area, getting better and studying more like necessary because it's important, And talking about like the subscriptions and stuff, I think it's going to help so much to grow the community and like keep people engaged to like their special host. So I'm thinking that's amazing. I think that's a really good like new stuff coming out.
Yeah, no, same. I think I agree with both of you guys. It's very exciting stuff. Like, oh, and I think this isn't really a secret. I don't know if I can drop this, but I also do know that besides the subscriptions, right? That's one thing that like I mentioned, excited for that. Like it's out, it is, but I haven't had any subscribers yet. So just letting y'all know. But anyway, so where our hosts can also, or well, our more content as well, like to like get more content out of our hosts and our streamers. So just letting you guys know for those regulars in the chat, in the Playfriends chat right now, that's exciting stuff coming soon. So very, very excited for that. I think if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, JC, this is happening soon, where something fans can look forward to. Nail pick, yeah, nail picks. You guys are gonna be so sick of me and my nails.
Love
You guys
them.
can start paying for my nail picks.
Same.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. True. But also, Echo actually has a question here. Echo says, I have a question on how many crypto platforms like Binance, Bybit, etc. will the Friends coin drop on release?
It's
JC.
just going to be exclusively on the Pudgy DAO's Launchpad. As you know, or depends on what other tokens that you buy, it's very, very, very expensive to be listed on something like a Binance, right? But that is something that we are currently working on as well. So just so you know, we're working on it, but I can't make any promises on when it's going to happen. But that would be insane if that happens. Like, imagine being a holder of Friends tokens when it's not available anywhere else, and then it drops on Binance. That's insane.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I hope that answers your question, Echo. So yeah, it's something to look forward to on the Pudgy Jaws Launchpad. Nails, thank you guys. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Yeah, this Play Friends paid for these. So yeah, something to look forward to. So for those of you who are listening who don't just want to be a user, you just letting you know that if if you hop on as a host, maybe get trained a little bit by our guild managers, you can make you can use the gifts that you get on Play Friends during your streams to also get like set of nails. We can match. We can match. Flex them nails, yeah.
Oh wait, you like you went to a place to have those
Băi,
nails done.
fraților, chema salvarea că nu mai pot.
Sorry? Yeah, I went.
You don't
Asta e
do
un nou
your
pic.
nails yourself.
Oh, I would like that's maybe a skill that can
Nu mă
happen
pot opri, nu știu de
next
ce.
time. I'll do it like if I wanted to like learn how to do my nails on stream. That's also a
Try it.
content idea. Yeah, that's a content
I bought,
idea. But these are
damn, I
tools.
bought all this stuff to make my own nails and it failed. Like,
Is it
It's
hard?
hard. It's
It's hard.
hard.
yeah.
The
But I was
gel.
doing another technique, which Nessa, I think Nessa knows. The polymero? You know which
All the
ones? The
gel.
no.
it's an old one that's
Acrylic.
like, I think that's that one you mix like a powder with a
Yeah.
I used in my nails already.
but that one is so hard to do.
It
Polish are
is.
so much easier. But I
It's
did
like
that
2
one.
hours. Oh my god.
How many hours? 2 hours? That's
2
crazy.
hours in the salon waiting. Oh my god.
Oh, dude, mine lasted like 5 just because I had an older set of nails that
Same.
Playfriends also paid for. But they had to remove that one. So I was in there for 5 hours. Let me just, I'm gonna flex it since you guys are talking about my nails. Here you go, guys. Here's
I love them. They're
these.
so whimsy. They look like
Yeah,
the
they're
ones
so
I got.
whimsy.
How much
So
did
This was
those cost?
Oh, for the Filipino homies, this costed like I want to
Oh
say
my, it's
two
$20. It's not too
$20.
much. $20.
Okay,
$20.
that's for Nessa's. For mine, it was I have to convert this, but for the Filipino homies, this was around 2,500. So
Yeah, around
let me
like
convert it.
$40.
40, yeah, like 40 USD. So that's it's an art. This is this is where your gifts are going to. Like it makes me really happy. So in case you guys think that I'm not like appreciating you guys enough, know that I am. Know that I am, because you guys are able. I'm able to because of Play Friends, and mind you, before Play Friends, I never did my nails because these are expensive. So just
They are
yeah,
like $50 here, like those whimsy ones.
exactly. Life changing, honestly. Changing.
So pretty.
Tweet your nails on X. Play Friends nails. I need new nail inspo. Bet we're doing that
I
hashtag. Play
had I have a like a Pinterest board with nails you're gonna love. I'm going to send it to you guys. You're gonna
Oh, me
love it.
too.
Perfect.
Me too. Same.
Okay. I'll send it to you guys. Are so whimsy. Are so whimsy.
Oh yeah.
Naalala ko
Beta says in
mabuti
China the
dito.
price is around 30. I've seen Chinese nails. They're so good. They're so like the whimsy long ones. Love them. One day Beta's gonna fly me personally
Huwag
to
na kayong
China just to
bumili
get
ng
my nails
barbecue
done. Yeah. That's
And makeup. I'm getting makeup there too.
and makeup. Oh my goodness.
Makeup is so elite. So
Mhm.
good.
This is in the plan now, JC. So we have to one day we're gonna be big enough that we're just gonna fly our hosts from all over the world just to have like meet and greets in like specific places, Like we're gonna have one in China, we're gonna have one in the Philippines, we're gonna have one in Singapore, right? So
Singapore.
mhm.
Oh, when someone asks me about what do you buy with Play Friends, I say my house. I think that's a lot. I buy a house with Play Friends, so
One day I'm
yeah.
gonna be like you. One day I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like you. Yeah.
And it's my house.
Oh my god.
True. It's true.
Damn. I gotta up
Yeah.
my game.
It's not a joke. It's real because
We need to
my
know.
house is my house. Yeah.
No. Wake up.
Damn.
I can do a hashtag on Twitter. Play Friends my house.
That's insane.
Yeah, Play Friends is the new play to earn. You remember like when like these like play to earn games were big and back in 2021 and like people were able to buy houses using like these axes, right?
Axie, yeah.
Like Play Friends is like not just figured it out. It's the next play to earn.
True, that's true. It's play to earn both in the way where like you're as a host you're playing and then you're earning, but also like as a fan you're playing with your host and supporting them as well. Like I think that's great.
Everyone win. Everyone have fun. Everyone win.
Everyone wins.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's because when I start Play Friends, 1 year, almost 2 years, I think. I never spend money on nothing. I was saving, never, nothing. My nails, no,
You're right
nothing.
now.
Never spend nothing. I always save money, because I'm focused on a dream, and I say no, I don't spend money, and it happened. So
Yeah.
it's real.
Yeah. That's true.
That's very
Oh,
yeah, that's a really good story.
yeah. That's
Choque de
inspiring.
guantes.
So for those of you who
Tercer
are
asalto,
listening
Víctor
outside of
Petrino
Play Friends, go
enfrentando
make
a
an account of Play
Peterson.
Friends now.
Brasil.
Help someone's dream come true. You know what I'm saying?
De
Like, we
pase
need
lo que
more
pase, pues anular ofensiva,
inspirational,
que
like,
no lo
stories
vayan a
like this.
aprender a
I'm
él,
still waiting
terminar
for
por
mine, you know what I'm
encima.
saying? Like,
¡Ah!
Lo
¡Ahí
dijo
se acabó! ¡Lo noquea de
maybe
forma
give your friends tokens on
impresionante!
here and then support their favorite
Ahí
player.
está lo que
That's
dijimos
one
desde el
thing you should do
arranque.
and why you
Wow,
should join
¿cómo
early.
cayó?
Because hopefully, well, I'm manifesting. We're manifesting that this friends token is going to the moon. Like that's like we're getting there. We're gonna get rich on Play Friends. I'm manifesting this. Okay. All right, let's see. I don't think we have any questions from X or Instagram. So again, I'm just gonna let you guys know if you have any more questions or follow-up questions from whatever was asked earlier, don't hesitate to ask them. I will be reading them, don't worry. And for those of you in the chat, I'm so sorry because it was the chat's pretty hype right now, pretty good. I kind of missed a couple, I think. So if I missed your question, just type it again and I will read it. Trust me. Also, why is Paige threatening us? Oh, because you haven't sent her enough gifts today. So she'll stop threatening you if you send more gifts.
If you don't make an account right now,
Yeah,
I'll
if you
just
make an account. True. Okay, okay. So let's do a little recap from what was talked about, right? Let's see. Let's do a little recap since our launch is happening in about 4 days. Let's tease again. I mean like let me just show you guys a little tease of what's coming, right? So well, we're doing again, we have new gifts, so that's cute stuff, you know, new gifts that you guys can send to your host, new ways to support your favorite hosts. We have the subscription system, right, which again supporting your favorite host. And of course, since someone mentioned since JC so authentic, so Gilbert, if you wanna support our founder, you know, saying he can you can also send gifts to him through us, of course. So oh, what else is there? Did I miss anything, JC? What else can our host and our community look forward to leading up to TG?
Yeah, so we'll send out an email and watch out for announcements on Discord as well. On our Discord channel, we'll send announcements there, and we'll send an email to those who are qualified for the whitelist, and it will have like directions on like specific directions of what to do to claim your whitelist. So there's going to be a video, there's going to be like tutorials on how to do it. But if you need any help with that, just hop onto one of the lobbies, and I'm always here. Just ask for me, like, hey, where's JC? Like, if you need like some tutorial on how to do tokens, how to do like create a wallet, I'm more than happy to help you out.
Okay. And also speaking of more info, if you guys need more info, here is a link to Pudgy DAOs and their X account. So you guys can follow them for more because they also, if I'm not mistaken, recently they made a thread on let's see here. They made a thread. Oops. Oh, I can't find the thread right now. Okay, but you guys can follow them because they are also putting out more info. And of course, don't forget to follow Play Friends on X. If I can find our Play Friends, that'd be great. All right, I'm like trying to find the links right now. I don't have them on hand. There we go. Okay, here we go, guys. So follow these. And of course, don't forget, you guys can also follow JC. That's at JC underscore playfriends on X. And we have Nessa's X, which is at Nesita Bebe PF. That's NESITABEBEPF. And we have Face Stained, which is at Face Stained PF on X. These are all X accounts, just letting you know, because we're most active on there. So that's at FaceStainPF. That's at FAESTAINEDPF. Well, spelling bee time. And then of course, I'm your host, Ike's Ike's Baby, which you guys can follow on at Ike's Ike's Baby PF. That is at AIXAIXBABYPF on X. So yeah, you guys can follow. These are all the channels that you guys can find more info on, stay updated, especially leading up to TGE. There's a bunch of stuff happening. And then also, here is where you can find the whitelist. Let me send you guys a little linky link. Here you go, guys. So since, especially for Echo, who was asking about where this is going to be, where we're gonna launch the token, this is where we're gonna be launching. Yeah, so that's pudgydows.com. Yeah, that's these are where you guys can check. Um and then these are more just shout outs now, guys, but like if you guys are not part of our community Discord server, that's also a great way. You'll get pinged. If you're not really the type to like check not really the type to check emails, you're more, you're using Discord a little bit more, you can of course join our community Discord, which I will try to find the invite to in a bit. Yeah. Let me find that.
Yeah.
Well, Said says, question for Ikes, when can we catch your next stream? You'll find out. If you're always here on Playfriends, then you'll never feel like you're missing out, right? So just like stay on Playfriends 24/7 and find out when I next stream. That's the best way. Here we go. This is our invite to our community Discord. So again, for those of you who are on other platforms on X or on Instagram, then you guys can. I think it's best for you to make an account on PlayFriends and then click on the links that I sent. Oh yeah,
Click
best.
on the link.
Yeah, press the link. Join the community right now. Best way to say I don't know. Look, I don't know, you don't know, but you're not gonna regret it when you're there, right? So like who's complaining here? Just like just stay just stay on Play Friends, just like see if I'm live, see if FaceTime is live, see if Nessa is live. You're not gonna regret it. Yeah, period. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Do you guys have any other follow-up questions maybe for JC, especially since we have him here already? You don't have to hunt him down because sometimes he's not here when you want him to. I know a lot of our regulars kind of joke about it and be like, "Where's JC?" Right? But he's here right now. So what do you have to say? Let's hear it. What else do you guys have? Okay, Nessa says she's in Genovia lobby from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. Singapore. Okay. Oh, so 10 a.m. Singapore. Sorry, she's live 10 a.m. Singapore every day in Genovia lobby. So you guys already know. So this is an open invitation to anybody else on X, on Instagram who are listening. It's best The best way for you to understand why you should get on this early and why you should get friends, why you should invest in friends and our friends token is to hop in, right? Like the best way that you can find out is if you experience it for yourself. So make an account. Make an account right
I'm
now.
gonna go
Make,
right
make
now.
an account.
I'm gonna get you if you don't make an account. I'm gonna get you when I got you.
Yeah.
They
And
might like that. They might.
they might, yeah, you guys, maybe you guys are into that. If you guys are into that, if you guys are into being threatened, you should hop on Play Friends. Oh, okay. Oh, we actually have a question. Okay, great. This is from Alex GG. So Alex GG says to JC, you've always sounded proud of the people behind Play Friends, the hosts, guilds, even fans. What moment made you realize that this community is special?
Oh, so there was a time during the beginning of Play Friends when we were trying to convince people to come in, right? And a lot of it was, of course, we wanted to incentivize them and then pay for their time that they spend on the platform. That's how you basically grow your business, right? If you're like an unknown entity, which is what we were back then. And when we when we got people who just wanted to be on the platform and didn't look to get paid to do it, is when I realized that some people are actually starting to make some money and make it be worth their time to be on the platform because they would earn enough money and we didn't have to like subsidize for their time, right? And I think that is a really good indication of where we are now versus where we were in the beginning. And I think that's when I knew that we had something special because when people stick around, even if there's no financial or there's no obvious financial incentive, because of course, like if you work on something really hard, there would be some financial incentive for you. But if the financial incentive is not obvious, people will tend to not do it. But on Play Friends, even if it was a small new company back then, like people tried it out and then they had fun and then they started earning money from it. And then, yeah, I think the people who stayed are very, very special.
Yeah, he's trying to compliment me, but he doesn't want to say my name, but it's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it anyway. Like, but yeah, no, you're right. You're right, JC. So I hope that answers your question, Alex. Uh, so
Hi,
sweet.
Dream.
Hi, Dream. Hello to everybody who just hopped in. Welcome, welcome, welcome to playfriends.gg. Here is we have our little AMA going on. In case you guys hopped in late, we're actually going to be doing this AMA for about maybe 15 more minutes, I think. So again, if you guys have anything to ask any of our hosts, like again, you can just type out if you have a question for
Ask us a
Nessa.
question.
So threatening today. You guys have any questions for Nessa? You guys have any questions for Faye? If you guys have any questions for me, my name's Ikes, and of course to our founder JC. You
I have a
just
question for because I rarely see Faye because I think she's on when I'm not on, like when I'm probably asleep, right? So I have a question
Yeah.
for Faye, like what type of content resonates with a lot of your supporters? What type of content do you do that resonates with them and that
I
they
think
really like?
I think brain rot.
okay. Give us a little sample. Like what?
Yeah,
Like
can you like give us
what
a
can
bit of a
we?
sample
I
of?
don't know, like old memes, like OG memes from TikTok and YouTube and like James Charles stuff,
Pop
and like me
culture?
playing games and like freaking out because I'm so bad at those games, but like they enjoy my suffering. So yeah,
Yeah, I think that's really. I feel like that's a lot of our supporters are into that. Like,
yeah,
please play this hard game. Please
love
play.
me raging.
Yeah, they love seeing us rage, dude. That's why actually and again, this is for everybody who isn't on Play Friends yet. We actually have a lot of events. And so a lot of events actually, especially in October, because we have a lot of like Halloween themed events. Genovia is having a lot, so you guys should definitely hop into Genovia. But we have a lot of events, a lot of game type events where you guys, the viewers, are incentivized to sabotage, specifically sabotage our hosts who are playing. And that is a really big hit on here. So if you guys are into that, if you guys just want to see a bunch of hosts rage or rage quit or like just like yell out of frustration, if you're into that, then the perfect place is on Play Friends. But yeah, that's definitely a lot of our supporters are into that, I think. They're into rage baiting us, yeah. But
I
yeah,
see.
that's also
So is it
mhm.
like is it also what works for you and Nessa, like the rage baiting?
Yeah. Yeah, for me that's 100% that. Like they just rage bait me a lot. Like I just be minding my business. Like I don't know if you saw earlier in the chat, I was like, oh look how cute my nails are, and Trends was like, oh, what? I don't see your nails. Like, oh, chat loves to rage bait us. Chat loves to rage bait us. What nails? Yeah.
How how about
What
you, Nessa?
nails? You have nails? I haven't seen them.
Oh,
About events you mentioned, we have a lot of events because I think the event is the most incredible thing for have your community so close. And this is October, guys, so Halloween, we have a lot of events. And yeah, and about my nails, I don't know what to say about it, sorry. What can I say about my nails? I I don't know. Sorry. Show your nails. I don't know. Show, everyone is asking for your nails, so I don't know
yeah.
why.
You should charge for that.
I should.
Yeah, don't show your
Shouldn't
nails
guys.
for free.
Subscriber only nail pics.
Don't
Don't
No,
show
show.
them. Don't show
I
them.
no.
my
Stop
bad, my
No.
bad,
showing
my
the
bad.
nails for free.
You're right,
You
you're right,
guys
my
need
bad.
surprise to you, and then you show your
You
nails.
show half
You're
of
right.
your pinky, and that's
Have like a
it.
sneak peek,
Like
like a sneak peek.
the sneak
Oh,
peek.
Okay, I have a weird something happened to me. A guy told me about put, the name on the nails, and he was like, "What? Yeah, how much for you put my name in your nail?" And I was like, oh, "Okay, that's weird."
$300.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we should have a thing where like yeah, I actually kind of low key do this. I low key do it. I don't really try to do it often. Well, I mean, every set so far has been like if you pay for my nails, if you send me a yacht, you pay for my nails, you get to pick the color of
How
my nail.
much? How
That's
much is
fair.
that?
Yeah.
For put the name of the person on your nail.
Yeah,
Yeah.
extra, extra to put your name. To if you want your face on
Oh
there
yeah.
too.
Okay, pay your nail appointment and then send you jets. More jets. Like, I don't know, 3 jets for eyes.
True.
Put your name on your nails.
Oh yeah. Oh, actually, someone said Subboy. Subboy said, "Been a Nessa stan ever since. Love you, Nessa." So shout out to Subboy, showing his love for
Oh,
Nessa.
thank you.
Okay. Oh, okay. We
This
have
is like
another thing from Pipe Dream. Pipe Dream 96 says, I'm an everyday people user and many web3 projects face backlash from token volatility or rug pull fears. What safeguards, transparency, or open reporting will you implement to earn trust? So I know you talked about this a little bit earlier, but can we like dive more into that, JC?
Sure. On Play Friends, there is, of course, it's ran by people, and we're very transparent with our earnings leaderboard. So you can even just hop into the website and see like who's earning how much, right? So that isn't even a Web 3 technology; it's like Web 2 technology, right? It's like we're very transparent about that,
That's what I'm about to say.
and you can always check like where how much people are earning and like who's earning a lot and whatever. And then, of course, when we transition into Web 3, where you can basically audit us when we say that we're going to do a buyback of our tokens, and it's going to be like 10% of the revenue of the company. Not all revenue will be on chain. A lot of our users are on Web 2. They use like Web 2 payment rails, PayPal, Stripe. So a lot of this has to do with our internal accounting as well. But this is all very transparent to everyone. And as with the rug pull question, like I said, we've been around for 2 years. We built during the bear market. We've been here since the bear, and now it's like we when we started building, the Bitcoin was like $16,000, right? So when we're here now, it's like yeah, it went down a bit the past few days, but yeah, it's overall been uh, very rewarding for us to be in this space, and we've been here for a long time. And we're vetted by the Pudgy DAOs community, which is a trusted community by Pudgy Penguins. And yeah, I mean, you can see that it's a real app and there are real people on here. So like I think that's much more than what other what other projects are out there. And by the way, for those who are like Web 3 people out there, um, we're launching the token at a very low FTV. So we're launching the token at um, I don't have the exact numbers right now, but it's going to be around. It's going to be below $300,000 FTV. So that's very low. So it's like insane, actually. So at $300,000 FTV, that's an insane deal. I'm not trying to say that. So I'm technically not allowed to say it, but from my personal analysis, knowing the business, this is a very low FTV. That's all I can say. That amount of money we make like in a couple of months, right? It's insane.
Okay, you guys heard it here first. You guys heard it here first. See, this is exactly why you guys should hop on Playfriends because a bunch of secrets come out.
Mhm.
The secrets come out. So yeah,
It's
hop.
basically like it's like if it's like getting on the elevator on the first floor, you're getting on the elevator on the sixth basement, right? It's super like early.
Okay, well said. Well said. Well said. All right. Let's see. We have. I okay. We have So someone said, this is from Gen Z Kid. So what custom gifts Nessa, Faye, and Ike's want? I know Ike's has ice cream, lol, since 2024 beta user. So shout out to Gen Z Kid who has been here since beta. Love that. But yeah, what kind of custom gifts do Nessa and Faye want? Let's start with
Oh, I
Nessa.
Cat.
have the answer.
Okay.
A bunny. A bunny.
Cat.
Bunny.
Mm,
I'm a
cat.
bunny. I'm always say that since I do my fear shift. I'm a bunny, so I need a gift with a
I'm
Mm,
dressed
bunny.
as a bunny, but I'm a cat.
mm. Okay.
So yeah, that's easy question. I have
Right.
clear in my mind.
Yeah, that's a very Nessa gift, I think. Yeah, if we have bunnies, you're right.
Can you
It's
be more descriptive though? Like what kind of bunny and what kind of cat? Oh, Ike's is gonna be so jealous when we come out with these like custom gifts for Nessa and Faye.
I think a white or black cat because I have two cats that are like literally white, a white one, a black one. So they're like yin yang. So it will be cool like a yin
Oh,
yang cat.
yeah. Oh wow, that's insane.
Me too, but a little bunny, white, that's me. So some people say to me, "Oh, I saw a bunny. That's you. Remember you. When I see a bunny, is remember you." So that's me.
yeah,
Me
that's true.
sending cat gifts every day. Like if
Oh,
you see
okay,
a cat, you think
okay.
about me.
Read the comment. A bunny eating ramen because that's my favorite food. So I eat ramen all day. So a bunny with ramen. That's
Maruchan is the
Mm,
me.
best one.
yeah,
Neko.
that's cute. That's
Bulldog,
cute.
bulldog too.
Yeah, and also from again from Gen Z Kid, and also from Saeed earlier. Eris deserves a gift from Saeed, and then Gen Z
Yeah,
Kids forgot one of the OGs. Eris. Oh yeah, what custom gift does Eris want? Yeah, Eris has been here since launch. I think like the people who have been here, I think I could be wrong, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the first month of Play Friends, the only hosts that have stuck with us, I think, for the first month of Play Friends until now, I think it's me and Eris. I think a couple other people, but yeah. Oh, Eris says she
you.
wants. She told the devs the gift that she wants. She wants an e-riz. How are we supposed to make an e-riz one? Like what? How does that look like? How does that
Be
look?
more descriptive.
Yeah, that's like oh, it's like is it just text? Do you want us to like make a text that says e-riz? That's weird. Hey, Eris is weird.
That's her brand.
That's her brand though. So
So it works out. It works out
yeah.
anyway. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Apparently, she described the gift to them. It's the emoji with sunglasses and bites his lip. The swagapito one, the one like that one. Yeah, the swagapito one. Oh, I love this. Oh, I actually have one. I have emotes like that, yeah. And it's okay. JC says I'm gonna get jealous of the custom. That's fine. Like I have stickers. I'm gonna make my own emotes. It's okay. It's whatever. Like as long as you guys know who was the OG and who started it. Okay.
Are you gonna get jealous if their gifts are much nicer than yours and then they're like more expensive?
No, because not
No,
everybody
she's
can
the humble
afford.
queen.
Yeah, I'm a humble queen. Like I'm the humblest person I know. No, but listen, everybody can afford 20 diamonds. That's all I'm gonna say. Everybody can afford 20 diamonds. So mine's accessible. Mine is for the brokies just like me. It's relatable. It's relatable. It's the most sent gift. Exactly. Exactly. If you can't afford 20, you should top up right now. Especially after you get friends tokens, you can use that next time.
Chambe así.
How about Faye? Oh, she said she wanted a yin and yang cat, a black and white cat. That'd be so cute. Yeah. What kind of what is your cat doing? Like in the gift? Like what is it? Is it eating?
Like a yin
Is it
yang, because it's
uh-huh,
a
uh-huh.
white and black, so it will be
Oh,
perfect.
like two different cats.
Mhm.
That's cute. That's cute. Okay. Okay. Also, Eris says, dude, I swear to
I
God.
actually have a picture
Yes,
of them like that, like making a yin yang. It's so cute. I'm going to send it to you. So
that's
cute.
adorable. Hell yeah. But yeah, that I hope that answers your question, Gen Z kid. Stop show us Faye. Okay, Eris wants to see it now, apparently. She can't wait. Eris wants to see the picture of the yin and yang cats now. Ah, okay, let's see. All right, so time check. It is 10:59 p.m. Singapore time GMT plus 8. We were planning for a 2-hour AMA, but if you guys have any last minute questions that you want to send in, do it right now. Yeah. So again, I just wanted to do a little shout out to, of course, our lovely guest of honor, our founder and CEO JC. Again, follow him on at JC underscore playfriends on X. So you guys are gonna. I also like he posted a thread recently about how he came up with playfriends or why he came up with playfriends. So you guys should go check that out. Go follow him. Go retweet. Go like. Go whatever. So you should definitely go check that out. And of course, we have our
Go
lovely
like and
guest as
comment
well. Go like and comment right now, right
and
now.
share.
And then we have Nessa down here, who you can follow on X. That is at Nesita Bebe PF. And
Well,
we have Face Stained over here that you can follow at Face Stained PF. And I'm XX Baby, which you can follow at XX Baby PF. And of course, don't forget that you can follow Play Friends. That is Play Friends underscore GG on X as well, which I sent the link earlier. But again, that is at playfriends underscore GG. And then for more info as well on Pudgy DAOs and keeping up with them, you guys can follow at Pudgy DAOs uh, on X. And make sure there is actually a couple of fake accounts, so be careful with that, guys. Just want you guys to be careful with that when you're following them, making sure that you follow the correct ones. So again, for Playfriends, it is at playfriends underscore GG. That is the one that we're using. That is the official Playfriends account. And for Pudgy DAOs, it is at Pudgy DAOS. There is an S at the end. Just letting you guys know because there are fake accounts. So yeah, there we go. Oh, okay, yeah. Friend who plays actually sent the thread. Hell yeah. So you guys can check that out there. Yep, yep, yep. Eris says retweet whitelisted. Yeah. Retweet so that JC will be more inclined to send feed pics.
Yeah, watch out for my
topics.
feedbacks.
Yeah, paw pics. Right, right. Of course, of course, of course. See, look, even the pudgy and friend one has an ice cream in it. See, I actually technically have two gifts now. That's an ice cream if I ever saw one. Look at that.
You're right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to marketing because marketing did so well with that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, Dream says, "What's your favorite gang sign?" This one. This is my favorite gang sign because it's in the shape of the Play Friends logo.
Oh, true.
True.
Oh,
My goodness. All right. All right. Gang, gang. Yeah.
gang, 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 gang. No.
Okay. I time check. It is 11:02 p.m. So we actually went a little bit like 2 minutes out of the planned time. But that's okay. That's what happens when you have fun. So again, I hope you guys just stay tuned for all the cool stuff that's coming out, especially with our TG. Again, let's do a little recap. So JC, if you'd like to let everybody know where when they can expect the token, where they can get whitelist, and then other things that you want to just mention, like little closing words that you want to let everybody know.
Sure. So just go to for when the best way to figure out when is to go to the Playfriends website, playfriends.gg, and just look at the timer there. It's going to happen at Pudgy Downs. That's link is on the chat. And yeah, I do appreciate like everyone for joining in. Like I love that you guys are here. It makes it very very easy for me. You guys are much more entertaining than me, of course. But yeah, I do appreciate it, and thanks for having me. Even though I built this platform, like thanks for having me here on the platform that I built. And yeah, uh, that's it. Like I won't try to hard sell you guys, but yeah, I think that's alpha. I just dropped some very 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 strong alpha. Get in at the basement six level. Play friends, and you won't regret it.
Yeah. He may not be hard selling, but we are. So you should get in. That's what yeah, we're actually his bodyguards. It's the good cop, bad cop, but we're all the bad cops.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's right.
Again, thank you guys. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Nessa, for joining me today. Really glad that we could have this. So yeah. Eris says there's a reason why yeah, there's a reason why we're the Play Friends host.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. So yeah, for those of you who are watching on all the other platforms, thank you. I appreciate you guys for being so interested in watching our little AMA. And of course, again, like I mentioned, go make an account and play. What are you doing? Like I know that you're already hooked with what you heard today. You're already hooked. Just go do it. So you
And
should make
go
an
go
account.
interact with your boss thread, please. No,
Yeah,
please no. Do it.
you gotta do it. You gotta do it. But yeah, thank you guys for all coming out here, especially those of you. Massive shout out to everybody who is in the Play Friends chat right now. You guys are here, and that's great. We love you guys. Thank you for making this a super hype AMA. I love how active the chat was, and that's what we can look forward to on Play Friends. So like, hopefully, as TGE is happening, or like after TGE, it's gonna be just like this. So yeah. Program God. Yeah, true. That's our
Mm-hmm.
JC. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Yeah, if you have any questions, just hop into any of the lobbies and ask for JC, and he will come directly to you.
Yeah, just like, hey,
He's
where's
everywhere.
JC? Like someone will
Yeah.
like ping me on
Every
Discord, like
moment.
someone